Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol WLL. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So this here may look like several days worth of time. It's actually today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to do this time frame. It does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out where levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. Crazy movement today, not only from the price action perspective, but I mean gigantic volume too, and it's created a pretty interesting trade setup now going into Friday. And the setup revolves around the fact that the price just finally started to go sideways. And I get it, that may sound kind of anticlimactic, but you got to keep in mind the context of things. I mean, out of the gates, not even really factoring in the gap down, but I mean, this thing was just getting hammered. And then, like I said, the price finally started to go sideways. And that's what gives us the first key level going forward as support is as far as support is concerned, and that sits right there around $10.65. Now, don't get me wrong, and I really wish I could say trading was this easy. Just because the price got absolutely hammered and then started to go sideways, that does not mean that for sure this is the bottom and the price is going up. But would it be shocking to see some sort of bounce? No, that wouldn't be shocking at all. But again, myself nor anyone else can say that for sure a bounce is going to happen. But is it at least logical now to question a bounce? Yeah, absolutely. Case in point, if all I was talking about right now, or if the charts still look like this right now, where the price was just going down and down, I'm saying, hey, it looks like this could be the bottom. You would be totally justified to say, what are you talking about? Why would you say this is the bottom? It's literally just trending downwards. But at least now the price has shown some strength in the form of just simply going sideways and maintaining up above 1065. But again, not a guaranteed bottom, and why, as always, risk management, risk control need to be at the forefront of any strategy, because this very well couldn't be the bottom. But if it is the bottom, then from a risk versus reward standpoint, things are in your favor. So in the event this, like I said, is the bottom and the price starts to bounce, let's talk about some areas of resistance. Initial area of resistance on any sort of bounce going to be right up there at the top portion of basically this little miniature channel that formed, and that sits right there at about $11.25. After $11.25, next key level of resistance after that, right up around the $12 mark. So $11.25 and $12, two key areas of resistance. If the price can actually get some breaks up above 12, then at that point, it definitely could, produce that much more of a bounce. But we'll see what happens with it. Definitely a very interesting setup, like I said, from the risk-reward ratio perspective. So let's see how this one plays out. First off, thanks so much for watching the entire video. Real quick, before you go, I want to invite you to a live webinar, web class, training, workshop, online event, whatever you want to call it, but it will be me live revealing to you what I've discovered that has allowed me to transform myself from being an employee to being my own boss, including how I had only one losing day out of 73 days in total. I'm going to cover 3 keys that have helped me unlock profitable consistency within the markets. The first key is super weird, but in a productive type of way. The second key is super awesome because it quite literally is wired into our DNA as humans, making it very easy to use. But in a cruel way, this becomes a pitfall for many traders. I'll explain it all though, including how to avoid the pitfall that it creates for some. And yeah, the third key, when you hear it, sounds way too good to be true, but it's not, and I'll show you how it all works. Then at the end, I open it up for a question and answer session that is, again, totally live. Even if you can't make the live session, please still sign up as it will be recorded, and you can go back and watch the replay that I will send you. Click the image on the screen or click the link down in the description box so you can get the date and time and claim your spot, which I should note is limited due to the fact that this truly is a live event. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, I'll be seeing you soon.